Hi, we are Julia and Seila, and these are some of the places in Zaragoza that we are going to explain to you. Public Baths of Casaragusta. The Museum of the Public Baths of Casaragusta houses the archaeological remains of the ancient Roman baths of the city of Casaragusta, present-day Zaragoza. Built during Roman times and used approximately between the 1st century BC and the 4th century AD, they form part of the urban complex of the Roman colony and serve as a space of bathing, exercise, and social gatherings. In the museum, visitors can see the remains of a portico pool, parts of the latrines, drain, and sewer system, as well as fragments of columns and original flooring. River Port of Casaragusta. The river port of Casaragusta was the ancient Roman port of the colony of Casaragusta. Its constructions date back in the 1st century AC, and it plays a fundamental role in the economy and trade of the Roman city. Through this port, goods from the Mediterranean such as wine, ceramic, marble, saddlefish, and jewelry were imported, while products from the Ebro Valley such as wheat, wood, flax, iron, and hides were exported. The port remained active for several centuries, although its activity began to decline around the mid-6th century AC after the Frankish siege of 541. The statue of Emperor Augustus. The statue of Emperor Augustus is one of Zaragoza's most emblematic monuments and a symbol of the city Roman's origin. It represents Gaius Octavius Augustus, the first emperor of Rome and founder of the ancient colony of Casaragusta. This statue was a gift from Benito Mussolini to the city of Zaragoza in 1940, and it's located between the Roman walls and the central market.
Roman Theatre of Casaragusta. This Roman theatre was built in the city of Casaragusta, now Zaragoza, in the 1st century, during the time of emperors Tiberius and Claudius. It could hold about 6,000 people, making it one of the most important theatres in Roman Hispania. It distinct followed the theatre of Marcellus in Rome, built on flat land, not on a hill, with vaulted gallery structures. It was discovered in 1972, and since 2003 it has been a museum of the Theatre of Casaragusta. Why is important? It shows the Roman presence in Zaragoza, Roman public entertainment, theatre and shows, and how city space changed over time, later reused in Visigothic, Muslim, and other periods. Forum of Casaragusta. The Forum was the center of the Roman city, the main place for religious, civil, economic, and political life. In Casaragusta, it was near the Ebro River, in the river port, instead of the usual city center crossroads, because river trade was very important. Inside, interesting remains have been found. Lead pipes that have water to a central fountain and a big several built under Tiberius to carry water to the Ebro. Why it is important? It shows how the Roman city was organized and how people lived, including public spaces, infrastructure, trade, and administration. Roman walls of Zaragoza. Ancient Casaragusta was surrounded by a wall about 3 kilometers long, with walls up to 7 meters thick in some places. The outside was made of alabaster and limestone blocks, and the inside was made of a very strong mortar. It had many semicircular or very round towers. One of them was 30 meters in diameter. The walls marked the limits of the city and had 4 main gates: north, east, west, and south. What is important, it shows that the Roman city was also a fortified space, and it helps understand the connection between defense, city planning, and urban growth. Stone Bridge. This is the oldest bridge connecting both sides of the Ebro River in Zaragoza. Its origin may go back to the 1st century. Also, the current bridge is from the late Middle Ages. It's about 225 meters long and has 7 arches. One of them is hidden after renovations. At the ends of the bridge, since 1991, are 4 bronze lions, which are symbols of Zaragoza. It is also a very good viewpoint for the historic center and the Basilica of Our Lady of the Pilar. Why it's important, not only as a bridge, but also as a historical connection, witness to different periods, Roman, medieval, modern, and a symbolic part of the city.